In this lecture, we will learn about the GUI elements that Kivy gives us access to. In Kivy, GUI elements are called widgets. Widgets in Kivy are organized in trees. The app class has a root widget that can have other widgets as children. Those children can have their own widget children, so on and so forth, making up one big tree, starting with the root widget. Believe it or not, you already have experience working with one of the types of widgets in Kivy. Remember a few lectures back, we used a label to display the text Hello World? A label is one of the types of widgets in Kivy. Another example of a commonly used widget is the button widget. Let's look at an example of how we can create a button and display it in the app. Up at the top of the code, we will import Kivy, kivy.app, and then we will import box layout and button from kivy.uix. Next, we will create a class named ExampleApp, which will extend the kivy.app.app class. Inside of this class, we will implement the build function. Inside of the build function, we will create a variable named layout and set it equal to a box layout with a padding value of 200. Then we will create a variable btn, which we will set to a button with a text of click me and a font size of 50. After that, we will call layout.addWidget and pass in btn. The addWidget function is how we add a widget to Kivy's widget tree. Finally, we will return layout. The final step is to create an example app object and call the run function on it. When we run the code, you will notice that our button appears on the screen. We can click the button and you will see it visually respond. The classic user interface widgets that Kivy supports are label, button, checkbox, image, slider, progress bar, text input, toggle button, switch, and video. In the next lecture, we will learn about the kivy programming language.